Okay, race number 47, it's underway. We'll get you lane lineups right now. Lane 1, we got Little Knights. This is the men's open, the C heat, number 3 of 3. Lane 1, we got Little Knights of Newport Beach. Lane 2 is a scratch. Lane 3 is Loyola Marymount University. Lane 4, Union Boat Club. And lane 5, Chapman University. 4 crews in this event, and our leader early on is in lane 1. It's Little Knights from Newport Beach. Then it's lane 4, Union Boat Club from Boston. Then in lane 3, Loyola Marymount and Chapman University. So as the crews settle down into their race cadence, it's still Little Knights holding on to a lead in lane 1. And they're being challenged and pushed hard in lane 4 by Union Boat Club. And Loyola Marymount's bringing up that 3rd position, about a boat length back of Union Boat Club. And then it's Chapman University in lane 5. So as these 4 crews push through that 500-meter mark, quarter way done with this race, Little Knights has a comfortable lead right now in lane 1. Then it's Union Boat Club, lane 4, Loyola Marymount, and then Chapman University.
This is the 3rd of 3 in the category of men's open. Top 2 will move forward to the grand final. And looking at lane assignments, our current leader in lane number 1 is Little Knights. They're out of Newport Beach here in California. Lane 2 is vacant, a no-show for Davis. And in lane 3, Loyola Marymount out of Los Angeles. In lane number 4, Union Boat Club, another representative of the East Coast and the Boston area. And lane number 5, Chapman University. And of course, they're right up the road here in Orange, California. The Little Knights crew is having their way. They've led it throughout, almost from the first dip of the oar into the water down at the Sky Towers, or the Sky Ride Towers, I should say, at SeaWorld. Second spot is Union Boat Club. They're out there in lane number 4. Loyola Marymount trying to catch up with them. And then Chapman is on the trail, so there are 4 in this group, and 2 will move forward. Right now, unless disaster strikes, it looks like Little Knights may be there. So our concern will be for the 2nd position. And that 2nd position right now looks to be well in hand for Union Boat Club, as Loyola Marymount has been unable to mount a challenge up to this point, and Chapman is trailing. For those of you who may have joined us on the World Wide Web, we are up again and running. And this is Mission Bay in San Diego, California. It is the 40th annual San Diego Crew Classic. 4,400 rowers, give or take 1 or 2. 115 races. A ton of wonderful volunteers putting this thing together, along with an outstanding staff that we've been blessed with at the San Diego Crew Classic. Union is beginning to make a move on the outside, although as I say that, I see a lot of white water come splashing up, so that may have impeded their progress a little bit. They're trying to catch Little Knights, and Little Knights appears to be fading just a little bit. Then there's quite a bit of open water back to Loyola Marymount and Chapman. Chapman has begun to move up on Loyola Marymount as they are beginning to fade just a little bit. White shell, gold jerseys, Little Knights along the shoreline. They have led throughout, and throughout, Union Boat Club has been shadowing them There was some open water at one time, and the Union Boat Club has picked up the stroke just a bit. Out on the outside edge, Union Boat Club trying to pick up, but there's really no need to because the top two will move through. Then there is a lot of open water back. Little Knights here have almost a stern to bow lead over Union Boat Club. And then trailing back, Chapman. Chapman has made quite a run here. They've overtaken Loyola Marymount at the back of the pack. And this race for the third position might be kind of fun and interesting, but basically everybody is qualified for whatever they're going to qualify for now, with the possible exception of a lane assignment. Coming across as Little Knights, and they'll be followed by Union Boat. Right now, Chapman has a very slight lead over Loyola, about a 4-seat lead. It is Loyola in the dark jerseys and the dark shell, and Chapman in the white. Chapman away from the shore in the white, and they currently are hanging on against the crew from Loyola Marymount. Loyola Marymount in the dark, in the white on the outside, coming down to the wire. A crew in the white shell is Chapman, and they come across about 4 seats ahead of Loyola Marymount. The crew from Loyola did make a charge at the end there, just for bragging rights, I'm sure, because the two crews that are moving forward are Little Knight and Union Boat. Say, do you like great craft beer and good food? Then check out the San Diego Brew Classic, which takes place from 1 until 5 ago. Brew Classic.